All to the girl, now all to Sally, right?
Peter Grigg, a tourist in Britain in 1981, but in 1984 a member of a Grand Slam touring team, and for that reason, Peter, forever part of Australian rugby history. What sort of feeling is that?
A great deal of satisfaction. I believe we came away in 1981 with supposedly the greatest Wallaby side ever to leave Australia. The results proved that we weren't. We came away this year with a team of unknowns, or as we were, and we've come back with 4 Test wins, and I think that's just proved the fact that the team has been such a successful one.
Good feeling.
Great feeling, yes.
Oh, it's absolutely terrific. We came away, we had 4 games to win, and we went out and won them. I think the way we won them was probably the best thing about the whole tour.
And what was the best thing about the way you won them?
Well, running rugby, that's the way to play it. That's the way we play it at home. We came over here and we showed them it wasn't a game of 10 men.
Fantastic.
Would you like to enlarge on that?
I want to say one thing. The green machine was fantastic.
And how was it playing behind the Wallaby forwards of 1984?
It does help when you've got a big bunch of blokes in front of you. But I wasn't in the Test match. Nick Farr-Jones was. He took his opportunities and he did well.
You enjoyed being here?
Yes.
Well, when we came out, we knew it was going to be a very hard tour, and we had an objective to win the 4 Tests, which we did. And it's a great feeling to be the only Australian side to win the Grand Slam.
Was there one great moment of the tour for you? There were many tries, of course.
The Test against Wales, I think. That was the best feeling of the whole tour.
Why should that be?
Well, everyone reckons when you come over, you wait until you get to Wales, wait until you play Wales. And the crowd it's unbelievable there, so it's just a good feeling to beat Wales.
Well, personally, it's a fantastic feeling because I think it's the pinnacle of my rugby career, and I think I speak for a lot of the players on the side. And to have played with 31 of these guys, they've just been fantastic.
Any one moment in the tour?
I think I agree with David Campese about the Welsh Test match when we beat Wales on their home ground.
Oh, terrific feeling. We came away with expectations to win the 4 Tests, but I don't know that too many other people, apart from ourselves, would have thought we could do it. And we proved to ourselves and to all the people at home that we can do it and win the 4 Tests.
Good feeling?
Yeah, terrific feeling. We had a lot of support at home and a lot of support from people over here, and it all came together very well.
Well, obviously it's a very good feeling, but what we've done on the field, I think will take some time to sink in. Maybe in 10 years' time it'll mean a lot more than it does now, but to me now, I think it's just the friendships that have been made on tour. I came away, I didn't know 15 Queenslanders in June and made some great friends, and I think that's what means most at the moment.
Mark Ella, a big broad grin proclaiming his role in the 1984 Wallaby Grand Slam touring side. Definitely more than ever part of Australian rugby history now. What sort of feeling is that for you?
Well, I must say it's a very satisfying feeling to come over here, especially after 1981, and where we only won 1 Test out of 4, and this time we achieved the Grand Slam. I think it's the greatest feeling that I've ever experienced, and like Nick Farr-Jones said, I don't think it'll sink in for a while, but when it does, it certainly will feel even better.
From your experience, why the defeats in 81 and the victories this time?
Oh, I think we've got a better side. I'm playing magnificently at the moment. Roger's playing well. I think we're just relaxed and we're just having a good time.
Roger Gould, a member of the 1984 Wallaby Tour Grand Slam side, a part now of rugby history. Roger, what sort of feeling is that for you?
Oh, fantastic. It's the best feeling I've ever had with rugby. That's all, full stop.
Any magic or special moment of a tour which was full of great moments? Can you pick one out?
No, just the wins, the parties after the games, all the boys, that's all. People like Ella lying on the ground and doing my shoelaces.
Pointing his shoes.
Right, thank you very much.
Very short. Straight to the point. Next.
Thanks, fellas. How is that?
One of tremendous satisfaction, I think. I'd say it's been a good tour, but I'd just like to say I think the greatest part about the tour was we had 31 players here that enjoyed each other's company, and there weren't small groups of players. Everyone tried to help the other player, and we had a second team, the Green Machine, which performed very well in the midweek games, which provided support for the test team. So I mean, it's a great way to maybe come to the end or near the end of a rugby career, to be part of a tour like this. A couple of us fortunate enough to come here on a schoolboy trip and achieve the same thing 7 years ago. It's a good way to go back out again.
Well, it's a great feeling, obviously, but the most tremendous feeling of all is the support and the help you get from home, not only from the recognised supports like Queensland and New South Wales, but also country teams and just the little people of Australian rugby that take the time to send you telegrams, and we all get them, so it's great, and we appreciate it. It really helps us a lot.
Well, obviously it's a good feeling, you know. It's something we came here to do, and we have achieved that. And when you achieve goals, it's obviously a very proud moment for all of us, not just just one of us, but all of us. And obviously all the people back home are very happy, and that makes us happy too.
You talk about pride and happiness and pleasure, but as a young man, are you faintly surprised that you were able to complete a Grand Slam with such big margins of victory?
Well, we didn't expect the big margins. You know, there's a lot of people back home that have been trying for many years to do this, and we were written off at the start of the tour, and obviously pride was a big part of it. We kept together, and yes, it has surprised us, but who cares?
Great.
Thanks.
Well, for me personally, it's great. I've really enjoyed the tour, but I think it's spoiled us for the rest of our careers, I think, because we'll only be expecting more than what we've got. All I can say is we've given every player here a lot of confidence in the way they play, and they're obviously playing a lot better. And I think watch out for next year, whoever wants to come against us.
Well, it's very satisfying. It hasn't really sunk in that much as yet, but I'm sure it will in the future. I think one of the biggest things about it was that we'd failed against the All Blacks, and we'd come back from that, and I think everybody had written us off after that. They said there was a lot of holes in their game. They said our forwards were no good, and we proved them wrong, and that I think is one of the most satisfying things for me.
When do you think it will sink in?
When I sober up.
It's tremendous, particularly at this stage of my career. Fantastic feeling.
What do you mean this stage of your career? You can't be retiring yet, are you?
Oh, well, at 25, I suppose I might have another 10 years left.
What's the one thing, can you nutshell the one thing about this touring party that's different from others you've been with?
Yes, I think we've had 33 players capable of playing tests, and 33 players really intent on winning tests, and you know, the feeling's been tremendous. People have worked hard. I've never seen a team work as hard as this particular one.
Well, it's done a lot to erase the disappointments of the past, which we've all shared in Australian rugby. That's not only the winning the games, but the style which the games were won in, which has been a big lift for me.
You've got a perspective, you're able to look back. Is this a great Wallaby side, or had British rugby gone back?
Well, we certainly didn't come across here as a great side. I think the 81-82 had probably more name players, but certainly this tour has finished as the greats of who I've played with, especially as a team, not as individuals, but as a team.
Well, it's a great feeling, David. I think the most important thing is that it sets a standard, mainly for the teams that are to follow, or the future Wallaby teams, and also for this team that we have many more objectives yet, and many more things to accomplish. And the fact that we've done this means that we can't go back, we must go forward.
Many more things to accomplish? What things?
Well, we've got our friends from across the sea, the All Blacks, so this will serve notice on them. And from there, well, who knows? But I think the main thing is that people that come, when they come here, will say that the 8th Wallabies won everything, we must do the same.
Well, I'm very proud of being in this team, and really was very hard work to come here and play against this strong team. But I would like to remark the great capacity of work from all the 35 persons in this team, including Brendan Moon, and the great commitment and discipline in all the team around all the tour.
No, well, David, it's made every training session over the last 10 years or whatever worthwhile.
Was there a great moment, a magic moment in the tour, or were there lots of them?
There were lots of them. I don't think you can single anything out. People said the Wales Test to be the best, and others said the English, but there's so many of them, it's hard to label one as the best.
You've been here before, your experience is lengthy. If I asked you in a nutshell, what's the difference between your team and others you've been in, what would that be?
Well, we've obviously got a lot of talent. We've put in a lot of hard work, and I think we're prepared to have a risk, have a go at something occasionally, and not worry if it doesn't come off, because you know if you keep trying long enough they will come off, and obviously you've got to have a basis, and we had that with the forward work, and then we had forwards being able to do back jobs and vice versa.
Oh, it's a great feeling. I think it's an opportunity. It's not going to come around too often again, and well, next tour is 9 years' time, but I think it's the greatest feeling probably will ever be in my rugby career.
Any one moment in the tour that you look back to?
I think it'll have to be the pushover try. I think I just put a lot of work into the scrums, and for the whole 8 forwards to score that try was just fantastic.
Against Wales at Cardiff?
Yes, yeah. Shut the crowd up a bit, so that was good.
Well, it's been terrific. I mean, I don't think we really realise what we've achieved as yet. It's only sort of 3 or 4 days ago, and I don't think it's really come home to a lot of us, and it probably won't for quite some time. But I think it's been a great achievement, particularly for a lot of the younger players on the trip that have really come along in leaps and bounds, particularly some of the younger forwards, and they've got tremendous careers in front of them. But I think this will probably be the highlight of every player's career. So it's all round, it's just been tremendous.
One regret, the nickname, Flounder. Not very happy with it. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Graham Short, in the midst of the 8th Wallabies, for whom you've been the baggage master, a function you've performed for so many other touring sides in Britain. What do you make of this lot of boys?
Very privileged to travel with such a marvellous bunch of boys. We've had a lot of fun, and what has been so pleasurable for me have been the boys have taken it really serious when they've had to, and of course I'm absolutely delighted and elated that they've got this 4 international matches wins.
Cheeks in the mouth, Shorty.
Thank you, Graham.
Drop the mic.
This is Mel Savage with some of the triumphant 8th Wallabies, whom you've driven through much of their Grand Slam tour of Britain.
That's right.
And what sort of a bunch have they been on the coach anyway?
Well, a really great bunch of guys, every one of them. I'm very privileged and proud to be part of the team.
Liar.
Have they been good singers on the coach?
Yeah, they've been some good drinkers as well, though.
Rumours.
They didn't give any to you.
Pardon?
They didn't give any to you.
Well, off the coach.
They did drink some champagne from time to time. Did you enjoy their rugby?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, I wasn't very, into rugby before I joined the tour, but it's been a great experience. Yeah, I'm really pleased.
All right.
And again!
Why is your nickname Flounder?
Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Get up, mate.
I've been away with 4 Australian Wallaby teams overseas, and I liken this team a bit to the West Indies cricket team as it was about 8 years ago. They had the best players, but they didn't quite know how to win. This team came away in that frame of mind. Now the West Indies are invincible, and I think this Australian team and Australian rugby now can go on to very great heights. I think the big difference with this side is they had the platform in the tight forwards. They were never beaten in the line-out, they were never beaten in the scrum, and of course this gave the backs tremendous scope. And the other key is the way the Australian backs use the ball. That's the whole key to the thing. They trained very hard, they were very fit, and they were prepared to take the risks, and they were prepared to use their wingers. And in the end it was a glorious victory for Australia in this Grand Slam. I think Alan Jones was born after his time. He should have been a sailing master on one of the old African sailing vessels.
Well, obviously it's a magnificent feeling of fulfilment, I suppose, to all of us. And I think it most probably is best summed up by the fact that we're all part of a magnificent team. In this side there have really been no forwards and no backs, no midweek players, no Saturday players, no old players or young players, no Queenslanders or New South Welshmen. It's just been one Australian team, and we've tried to demonstrate that in all that we've done, in the training together and in working out together, and that's all come so beautifully together in a way perhaps we hadn't hoped for. But now that we're there, I guess we now have to defend that, and there'll be even greater pressure on us having got to the top. But it's a sense of great, I suppose, satisfaction, not so much personal, but from the point of view of a team which really didn't start with a lot, and from which a lot wasn't expected, but in the end, at the end of the day, really delivered in the most magnificent and stylish way.
Tremendous. My first feeling immediately after the final whistle on the Scotland game was relief. Tremendous relief for the players and the coach, manager, who had put such a tremendous amount of work in. They'd really worked hard for the entire 10 weeks, day and night, thinking rugby, working rugby, supporting each other. And then when the final whistle went and we got there, it was just relief. And then, of course, euphoria and everything else that goes with it.
A few celebrations.
And celebrations. But really terrific relief for the rewards that the boys got for all their work.
The Australian crest worn proudly by the man who managed the 1984 Grand Slam Wallabies in Great Britain, Chiller Wilson. They're part of history, you're all part of history. What sort of feeling is that for you?
Tremendous feeling, David. I've been associated with 3 Wallaby sides, and by far this is the greatest side, and a great feeling after having achieved the Grand Slam.
Has there been one great moment for the manager during the whole tour?
Very difficult to answer that because there have been so many games, but I guess in Scotland there, the 4th International was the greatest for me personally.
Must have been a tour with lots and lots of celebrations as well, Chiller.
Well, we had to cut down early in the tour, but certainly after Cardiff and the Edinburgh game, yes. But once I was a little bit apprehensive about the team was after that test, but they came through both on the field and off the field with flying colours.
I don't think the rugby fraternity of Britain, or at least the people of the media, would mind me offering you and the rest of the party great congratulations from the British rugby public.
Thank you very much, David. We appreciate that.